Hi friends, now let me tell you about our digestive system and how it works. The alimentary canal, which is the passage through which food passes in our bodies, basically is a long tube extending from the mouth to the anus. We can see that the tube has different parts. Various regions are specialized to perform different functions. What happens to the food once it enters our bodies? We shall discuss this process here, or I will tell you about this here. We eat various types of foods which has to pass through the same digestive tract. Naturally, the food has to be processed to generate particles which are small and of the same texture. This is achieved by crushing the food with our teeth. Since the lining of the canal is soft, the food is also wetted to make its passage smooth. When we eat something we like, our mouth waters. This is actually not only water but a fluid called saliva, created by the salivary glands. Another aspect of the food we ingest is its complex nature. If it is to be absorbed from the alimentary canal, it has to be broken into smaller molecules. This is done with the help of biological catalysts called enzymes. The saliva contains an enzyme called salivary amylase that breaks down starch, which is a complex molecule, to give sugar. That is why it is recommended not to eat too much of carbohydrates or rich in carbohydrates. That is, one food of having carbohydrates is rice, because it gets converted into sugar in our body. The food is mixed thoroughly with saliva and moved around the mouth while chewing by the muscular tongue. It is necessary to move the food in a regulated manner along the digestive tube so that it can be processed properly in each part. The lining of the canal has muscles that contract rhythmically in order to push the food forward. These peristaltic movements occur all along the gut or the alimentary canal. From the mouth, the food is taken to the stomach through the food pipe or esophagus. The stomach is a large organ which expands when food enters it. The muscular walls of the stomach help in mixing the food thoroughly with more digestive juices. These digestion functions are taken care of by the gastric glands present in the walls of the stomach. They release dilute hydrochloric acid, a protein digesting enzyme called pepsin, and mucus. The dilute hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which facilitates the action of the enzyme pepsin. The mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach from the action of the acid under normal circumstances. We have often heard adults complaining about acidity. Can this be related to what we have discussed now? Yes. When we don't eat food at proper times, the dilute hydrochloric acid, which is secreted in our stomach continuously for digestion, gets accumulated. Too much of its accumulation starts to burn the walls of the stomach, which causes or which gives us a sensation of burning in our stomach, and this is called acidity. The exit of food from the stomach is regulated by a sphincter muscle which releases it in small amounts into the small intestine. From the stomach, the food now enters the small intestine. This is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is fitted into a compact space because of extensive coiling. The length of a small intestine is about 9 to 16 feet. The small intestine is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. It receives the secretions of the liver and pancreas for this purpose. The food coming from the stomach is acidic and has to be made alkaline by the pancreatic enzymes to act. Friends, remember, for good digestion, we should take note that our liver and pancreas also should be healthy to secrete the required secretions for the digestive purpose in a proper amount or in a proper way. If these two organs are damaged, then our digestion also can be damaged or will not be done properly. The bile juice from the liver accomplishes this in addition to acting on fats. Fats are present in the intestine in the form of large globules, which makes it difficult for enzymes to act on them. Bile salts break them down into smaller globules, increasing the efficiency of enzyme action. This is similar in the emulsifying action of soaps on dirt. The pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, which contains enzymes like trypsin for digesting the proteins and lipase for breaking down emulsified fats. The walls of the small intestine contain glands which secrete intestinal juice. The enzymes present in it finally convert the proteins to amino acids, complex carbohydrates into glucose, and fats into fatty acids and glycerol. The digested food is taken up by the walls of the intestine. The inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections called villi, which increase the surface area for absorption. The villi are richly supplied with blood vessels, which take the absorbed food to each and every cell of the body. Here it is utilized for obtaining energy, building up new tissues, and the repair of old tissues. The unabsorbed food is sent into the large intestine, which is about 5 feet long, where more villi absorb water from the material. The rest of the material is removed from the body through the anus or is expelled out of the body through the anus. The exit of this waste material is regulated by the sphincter. So, the reabsorption of water which was in the food during the process of digestion to make the feces harder again or drier than the liquid form what was coming down. This water is reabsorbed again mainly in the small intestine and the large intestine. So at the time of excretion, the feces is no longer watery, but it becomes drier. So friends, one last thing I have to tell you is, if some food remains undigested, it can travel down to the large intestine in 1 or 2 days, and the bacteria present there act on it, and it produces gases like methane, the gases which are methane and hydrogen sulfide, and this creates a foul smell for the feces. So friends, this is in short, I have explained to you how our digestive system works, what are the different parts of our body involved in the digestive system, and definitely if we take care of these parts of our body, our digestion and will be better, and also it depends on what food we eat for our digestion to become proper. If we do all this, it will be much easy for you to go on in life. And in my second video on this digestion, I will tell you about the different parts of the body which are involved in digestion, how they can be damaged, and if they are damaged, what it can result in, and how we can prevent that damage from, and if ever they are badly damaged, what can happen. I will tell you in the next video. Friends, I hope you all liked this explanation of mine in short about our digestive system. If you liked it, please do like, comment and tell me what you felt about it below. Share and subscribe. Take care and lots of love to you all. Bye.